Hey everybody, I wanted to do this session to educate you guys on the stem cell therapies, some of them that are being offered. I think it's really important that we're very well educated on what's out there and what's going on. And so for people that are considering the autologous or your own stem cells, I've been hearing from clients a lot that, oh, my doctor told me that the stem cells weren't for me, they weren't going to help me or anything like that. And that's for doctors that are using when you're using your own, like from the fat or from the bone marrow, where they're taking your own fat and they're processing it. And so what happens is as you age, your stem cells actually will age with you as well. So you get to a certain point where they're not as robust, they're not as vibrant. So they know if you're a 20-year-old athlete and you take your own stem cells and you put them back into your body, they're gonna work wonderful. But if you're 50, 60, 70, 80 plus, like a lot of people trying to get stem cells, they just don't work as well. So a lot of doctors are having you come into their office for a stem cell therapy consult, and then they're letting you know, hey, these stem cells aren't going to work for you. And then they're typically recommending other types of pain management or surgery, which is really unfortunate. And a lot of my clients will get upset and say, why didn't I know about this before? I really, I was told that I wouldn't be a candidate. And so what happens is when you pull cells out of your own body, these doctors, they buy machines to process your cells. So they don't actually have to purchase the cells. So you're paying for the surgery, you're going under the knife, and of course there's the risk of that, and then they're putting them back in you, but these are old cells that are inside of your body. If your body could heal itself from these cells, it would. And so they're not getting as good a result. And so what we do in our office, we really want people to get the absolute best results. And so because of that, we use the best, most potent, most robust cells, which is the umbilical cord blood cells. And those cells are expensive. And so, we actually have to purchase those cells from the tissue bank. And everyone's known for 30 years, when you save your umbilical cord, how powerful it is and how effective it is. And so we take those day zero cells. There's never been a rejection recorded out of all the research that's been done over the last 30 years. So it is a very safe process. And we're able to actually put those cells in the area where there's damage. And every 28 hours, those cells will replicate. So 10 million cells will turn into 20 million. 28 hours later, 30 million. 28 hours later, 40 million. That actually happens for 65 generations or 90 days in a lab setting where they're able to see this whole process. The thing you'd have to ask yourself is, that is not an infinite process, right? It ends at 65 generations because everything has a lifespan. So if you're taking your own cells that are older and you're trying to use that to regenerate your body, it's just not going to work as effective as when you have what we call a day zero cell that's frozen from a healthy mom, healthy baby, taken at birth and frozen and kept for you when you need it to be put in your body. Those are the most potent, robust cells. And when those begin to replicate, that's how you're going to get the most profound results. So we are getting a very, very high success rate here in our office at Regenerative Medicine of North Florida using the umbilical cord blood stem cells. So if anybody tells you that using your own body stem cells isn't going to work, it's not going to be strong enough for you, just know that there is an option that works better. And you don't have to go under the knife. The process for putting the stem cells in your body is very simply just a 5-minute injection. We do a full medical exam. It's just like a vaccine shot or a cortisone shot if you've ever had one. And you walk out with a Band-Aid and there's no downtime, there's no rehab. People are avoiding surgeries and actually canceling surgeries. And we have tons of testimonials on our website. You can visit stemcelltherapyjax.com, but make sure you do your research and make sure that the stem cells that you put inside your body are the best, most robust option, not the cells that are going to make the doctors the most money because they don't have to buy the cells and they're old cells and they're having to go through under the knife and all these things. So I'm glad you guys tuned in and got educated, and we'll have a good one.